Yo, it's your boy Ado. I'm going to be showing you how you can win more games on foot drafts. As you can see, I play a hell of a lot of foot drafts just because I enjoy it. And the main way that you can obviously win more games is called the chemistry style glitch. You might have heard of it before. I never actually started doing it up until the last 1 or 2 drafts just because I didn't believe it actually still works. But it definitely does, and I'll be showing you how you can do that. I was meaning to make this YouTube video the other day, but I've been so occupied with streaming on Twitch. I stream for like 8 hours a day. And yeah, if you want to check me out on Twitch, then you can do. So the first thing you're going to do is obviously pick the best formation that you can. That will also help you, as well as other stuff like custom tactics and the best players, etc. I'm going to pick the 4-5-1 just because it has a left mid and right mid, and a lot of the best players are on this. So what you're going to do first is obviously pick the best team that you can. So pick every player that you can on your drafts, but leave the last player out, and then I'll talk you through that. Right, so as you can see, I picked my first 11, and what we're essentially going to be doing is switching their chemistry styles. So for example, we're going to take a shadow of Jordi Alba and put it on Van Dijk because, as you know, pace is very important. Right, so to do this, all you can do is switch the chemistry styles with the players that you have available. So for example, I can use the catalyst from Allen or Hulk from Hazard, whatever is available on your whole squad. If you haven't got 10 shadows, then obviously you can't use 10 shadows. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all of the players that you want. So for example, if I have Van Dijk here with a shadow, I'm going to have to put the guy that has a shadow in his position. And then after we do the glitch, he will then be back in his place with the shadow. So Van Dijk will be here, as you can imagine. Right, so I think we're set with all the players that we actually want to switch. So now what you've got to do is pick your very last player, whoever it's going to be. Obviously pick the best one that's available for you. In my case, it's going to be Neymar. Thankfully, I've got him. I love him on this game. He's OP as hell. Right, so we've got him. Now what you're going to want to do is switch all your players back into their positions, the players that you actually want to have their chemistry style. So Ribery is going to go back to ST. Going to have to put Kante back in his position. Van Dijk, everyone, wherever you want that player to take that chemistry style, you put them back. So I'll just skip forward to that. Right, so I believe this is the team that I originally had, and we're going to be now doing the chemistry style glitch, so they get what we had previously. So what you got to do next is pick your manager. Make sure to not skip anything to do with the manager. So we'll just do this manager for the sake of it. I'm pretty confident I can win it anyway. So do not skip this, just because you want to make sure that it does work. And then what you've got to do is back out of the whole of Ultimate Team. Go back onto Ultimate Team. Load it up, and maybe we've got a loading screen. We do, because obviously team of the season so far is coming out. Right, finally on foot drafts. It took so long to load that loading screen. I don't know why, sometimes it takes long. So we're back on it, and in theory, as you can see, if the chemistry style glitch worked, you remember what the chemistry styles they had before, and now they've got the new one. So we've got the engine on Walker to make him a bit more mobile. We've got the shadow on Van Dijk, but we put a Hulk on him, physical, bit of pace, and then catalyst on these two, and a basic on Kante. Also, we changed a hunter to Ribery as well. So that's the chemistry style glitch. I hope it works for you. I'm sure it will if you follow all of the steps. And yeah, you can win a lot more drafts. If I do it from now, I'm pretty sure I'll win a hell of a lot more than I do, nearly 50%, but I can do much better. But yeah, check me out on Twitch. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video if it did help you. If you've got any comments and feedbacks, write them down below. It's been your boy. That leaves you one more thing to say. Safe.